Alright, next up is going to be the Heroes of Cybertron line. And I'm going to start off with Omega Supreme and his cartoon nemesis, Devastator. They're fairly cartoon accurate, and they're done on a joint system. See how right here it's got a peg, hole and peg. Ta-da! They fall apart very easily, so you gotta, if you have any open and you move them around, you'll probably have to end up putting them back together. Here's Prime with his communicator, and here's Megatron with Laserbeak, and to eject Laserbeak, here's Soundwave. I've actually been finding these guys fairly recently. I've seen them on Hasbro Toy Shop, which they still are currently on there. So if you don't want to spend $4 on a pretty cool little figure to put up somewhere, I definitely recommend these guys. Hot Topic also has a few of them. I got Soundwave here, but I also saw Rodimus Prime, and I saw Ultra Magnus and Prime. So if you shop at Hot Topic, you might want to look in the back where they have all the little figures. Here's Skywarp, my favorite of the Seekers. So I try to collect Skywarp whenever I can. But here is Coronation Starscream, by far my favorite of these. This is the first one of these I bought because I was like, that is awesome. Little crown and everything, the shoulder pads, right before Galvatron blows him up. So there's the here's the Cybertron. So I will move on. Not really much else I can talk about with these guys because they don't really do much. Alright, next up is going to be the Titanium line. And this is one of the first ones that came out, the Starscream. I still have them in the bubble so you can see what it looks like. There's technical data, or data. As you can see, they're Micro Machine compatible apparently. Pretty G-Run accurate. Later on, they when they continued the line, they changed the stickers and they went with, it says now Generation 1. I got Thundercracker here. Kind of upset that they didn't do Skywarp. I would have bought him too. Of course, we can't ever just get the three Seekers together. I think only a couple of lines have done that. And so I got one that's open because I don't actually, he's the only combiner that I don't have. So my wife bought me this. I thought it was really cool. It's a little Predaking. So I just put him up with my combiners until one day I can afford to own one. So it's really cool. It comes with a sword. Actually, it can come out. I'm not going to take it out because it's pretty tight. I don't want to break it. But yeah. So the base, they all do. There's some on the base, and there you go. And they're pretty accurate looking to their he had the same sticker like Skywarp with said Generation 1, so you knew that he was a homage figure. So, and with the Titanium line, there was also the 6-inch line, and you saw my Scourge video. Alrighty, next up is going to be a recent line that came out. I'm gonna bring you guys out first. This is the Robot Heroes from Hasbro. I like the G1. The only one I'm missing is the Rodimus pack. So I got this Optimus instead of the one that came with Ravage, so I'm missing Ravage too. And Bumblebee. This is a cool line. I'm probably gonna end up buying the next series that come out in the universe. Ultra Magnus. Here we got Soundwave, Unicron, Shockwave, Megatron, and I got move these back. I got Thundercracker, Starscream, and Skywarp. There's one of the few ways you can actually get all three Seekers was through this line. He came in an exclusive pack for Walmart. I was fortunate enough to find him at the bottom of a box at a thrift store, so I was able to have all three of them. So there's that line. Very cool little line. You know, not really much to say about it. They're not very posable. Some of them have movable heads too. But it was a cool line, and I'm glad they're continuing it because I'm gonna be getting most of the G1 looking ones.